everyone, and welcome to the final part of Rayman 2, The Great Escape on the SEGA Dreamcast. I am One Wild Sheep, and now we're gonna finish off this game once and for all, folks. This is it. We've gone such a long way in the past 19 parts. And to be honest, this LP's gone by a lot quicker than I initially thought it would. I thought this would have been like a 30-part LP, but no. It's gone to 19 parts, and I'm actually quite proud of that, because it's, it means I can get to other things more quickly than I want to do. But anyway, here it is, the final stage itself, the crow's next. Time to take on Razorbeard and save the world once and for all. Up until Rayman 3, in which case we'll need to save it again. And then Rayman Origins, where we'll need to save it again. Then Legends, when we'll need to save it again. It's like a routine with this world, you see. And then Raven Rabbids, I'm just gonna ignore. Oh no, you failed me again. I warned you, didn't I? I don't know what type of voice I was going for there. But, oh my god, that's dark. Just melt him in molten lava because he didn't do what he's... Jesus. I'd hate to work for Razorbeard. It's like, oh yeah, you fail, you're gonna die. If you succeed, you may die. It depends how I feel. But anyway, this is the crow's nest of the prison ship, and we really do get a feel for how big the ship actually is. It's freaking huge. I mean, this is the smallest point of the ship, and it has this gigantic, ultra big robot on the entire thing. I mean, it's insane how big this actual thing is. But there's Glowbox, and if you shoot him, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. Oh hell no, you're not doing this. Game over, that was a good game. Alright, so yeah, that was Rayman 2. No, it's not over yet. Now we need to take care of Razorbeard itself. Fortunately, Glowbox is also okay, so now it's time to do this. Once and for all. Now, for the final boss by here, the first phase he's going to do is shoot these bombs at you. What you want to do is line the bombs up directly to his body. Simply use the strafe to get a good feel for where you are, and then shoot the bombs with the energy pellets. The energy pellets will shoot the bombs back at the robot, allowing you to progress much further. Whenever he shoots out his feet, you want to jump up and down from each laser blast to dodge them. Otherwise, well, you're going to get hit by the laser blast. Fortunately, the lasers themselves don't do much damage, and this boss is actually quite easy, but hey, if you're playing this for the first time, you could have trouble, so like I said, just jump whenever possible and keep on moving, because he's occasionally going to try and Mario you. And the main key to actually getting through this fight is literally just keep moving. If you keep moving, he can't hurt you. And that's all there is really to it. But once you hurt enough of his health, he's going to attempt to squish you, and we're going to head on to the second phase of the boss itself. Now I've got you. Unfortunately, his targeting system is pretty bad. Well, I don't understand how he had that bad a name, but oh god, this isn't good. But hey, how are we going to fight him in the second phase now? It's just a lava pit right below us. Help, we need help. Fortunately, we have Lee the Fairy cheer us on and offer us her support. Seriously, Lee the Fairy is more useful than freaking Palokas. I'm not letting that go. I'm really not letting that go. Palokas is useless. But her magical glowing silver lump will save the day, allowing us to actually fight the boss himself now in his final form. So, we're going to be put somewhere safe right next to a flying keg. Now, this is the primary reason why you need to learn how to use the flying beer keg barrel thingy, because otherwise you're gonna have trouble, because you need to use it for the final boss. I don't believe you. Right. Razorbeard is now you and me. What's with that face? I do love the music of this final boss, but yeah, now we need to fly on this the barrel itself and fly across to one of these corners. In one of these corners, you're going to have these glowing thingies. And these glowing thingies basically offer us a power-up which will allow us to crash into lava. They will give us missiles, and the missiles are how we're going to damage Razorbeard. As you can see, Razorbeard has been held up onto 2 poles. You want to shoot each of his hands on each pole in order to send him into the lava and do a lot of damage to his health. Now, this fight can go on for a good while depending on how you are at it. So all my fail takes I've left out, but just do that and he's going to lose a bit of health. Now you have like 4 or 5 shots for each energy power-up you pick up for this keg, this barrel. So, just be sure to fly around this room in the center, just ready to hit him and be on our merry way. As you hurt him more and more, he's going to start shooting out missiles at you as well, which means if you want to get certain power-ups, these missiles are going to be a pain. And you want to do some emergency maneuvers like in the previous stage where we had to dodge those lasers to get by the missiles, because otherwise we're going to get shot down. And this boss fight is tricky in terms of there's loads of things you need to deal with, loads of things to dodge, and basically if you get hit once, you're going to die. It's hands down, you're going to die if you get hit once, sadly. So you have one shot of this pretty much. Well, you have more than one shot because there's no live system, it's a health bar system, but you know what I mean. Just keep flying around and booping him whenever you can. Now, as time goes on, after he gets down to over half health left, he's going to start climbing up higher, and you think he only really climbs up higher once. And what's the point of this? Nothing much really, it's just a mild inconvenience where he's going to start climbing higher up to the ceiling. I think it'll be the next hit that you'll do it. Hopefully. Again, no, it really doesn't do much of a difference. This entire stage, this entire boss is actually quite easy. And, the biggest threat is actually just those missiles. You just need to work with trying to dodge the missiles while avoiding the pillars as well. So yeah, now he's climbed up to the top of the walls, top of the ceilings, and honestly, I think he's easier to hit when he climbs up that high. So I actually have no idea why he decided to go that high. But hey, at least the music's brilliant. The music's very climactic, I do love it. And I think this is actually quite a good fitting end to Rayman 2. I mean, it's very dramatic. You really feel like everything's on the edge if you don't do this. Of course, you could turn the console off and play a different game if you wanted, but we're talking about immersion for immersion's sake here. I like his little animation or whenever he pops out of the lava to jump onto the poles. It reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog somewhat, but oh my god. As he gets hit more and more, the missiles that he shoots actually do become a lot faster and a lot harder to dodge. So, you do need to sort of get used. You still need to adapt quickly to his speed, because the speed will sort of increase quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, which will be very awkward to deal with. But fortunately, one more hit should do it, and we should be safe in securing our victory here. Assuming we don't crash into anything, which I don't think we do. So, there we are. Bye bye, Razorbeard. Looks like Rayman's dead. Well, I wasn't expecting that ending. Jesus. Come on, who really believed they would have killed off the main character? Come on now. So there we are. That has been Rayman 2, folks. One of the greatest games of all time. One of the games I would recommend anybody to pick up and play. And we honor you this evening. Without your courage, the enemy will still be here. So yeah, one of the greatest games ever made. Perfect ending. I mean, it's really heartwarming, actually. I wasn't expecting an ending like that when I first played this game all those years ago, but Rayman 2. Amazing game, amazing soundtrack, and while it has a couple of flaws and hasn't aged too well, like it has a couple of levels that really drag on and are quite boring, for overall I would recommend this as a game that anybody should pick up and play. The soundtrack's phenomenal, the gameplay is well made, and the characters of course are timeless. The guy who behind it, Michel Ansel I believe it's pronounced, is also pretty good. It's pretty good with these games. I think this is the last Rayman game he worked on until Rayman Origins. I could be wrong with that. I think he might have worked on the first Raving Rabbids as well, but yeah, the Rayman 2, brilliant game. And a lot of people now probably may be wondering what LP is going to be next on the channel. Well, if things go to plan, the next LP is going to be Mario Kart 8, because I'm doing a live stream on that pretty soon. Actually, the live stream will be one day from the release of this episode, I believe, so if you're watching this episode and you want to tune in for Mario Kart 8, pop over to Twitch TV/UltimaBlur, and I'm going to be recording the Mario Kart live stream /LP, where I'm going to have a couple of guest commentators if I can get hold of them, and everything should be fine and dandy. And if you miss a live stream, don't worry, it's because a higher quality version of the exact same thing will be uploaded to YouTube anyway, so there's that. But hey, Rayman 2, fantastic game, well made, I love it, and I'm gonna leave you here with a very, very long credit sequence. It wouldn't be a Ubisoft game without a stupidly long credit sequence, would it? So, thanks for watching, see yous after. Hope you all enjoyed, don't be sheepish people. Bye!